Greetings, and I am me, and it's been a whole day since the last day that I showed you guys because I've been waiting for everything to start up. But I guess we're probably kind of here now and everything's fine. So we need to give this printable out to somebody before we get our day started because it's here. So let's give it out. Blossom seeds, they don't really need them, but take them please. And we have a lot of work to do today. Here specifically, what do we have to do? I don't know, probably not much. We gave them this extra water last time, and there's that, right? I don't want them to starve, so they are going to need food. Yeah, I mean, sure, they're going to need food. But I mean, they're fine for a hot second, right? What is 91% to this plant? Okay, yeah. I mean, they'll have a little more then. So they're probably fine. These guys over here are working on possibly making space for a whole nother duplicate. But I don't know if I'm, being too ambitious with that. Not quite sure. The oxygen levels have dropped. Is that because I disabled this, or has this been disabled? I don't remember. Okay, I don't really remember. But we've got our pit here. So we're going to be able to filter water there. They're emptying out water here. And of course, they're always getting water from there. But they're also working on this down here. They're going to have all of this be put into storage there. They're having the bottling happening down here. I maybe should prioritize this just a little bit. Construction, maybe a 7 down here, because the faster they do that, the faster they can start putting this stuff in there, and it might be helping the lag a lot. If they can get that done. But there are only 2 of them, so maybe I should be prioritizing this right now with the pips. What was I waiting on? I was basically just waiting on yeah, things to be in the 50% range, which they are. So if I move a pip down there, that's not good enough. I have to move a pip down there and some sleet wheat grain. Do I have any left down here? Sleet wheat grain. I don't feel like there's anything sitting here. Sleet. Show me where it is. Let's take some of these things off of here. It's getting in my way. Okay. So if I close that out and you click here, oh, these last pieces. Okay. So if we take this, oh, it's stale. Oh, wow. That polluted fast. They might still be able to plant it though. Take that and drop it off up here. No, not the liquid chlorine. And take this and drop it off up here. And then take this and drop it off up here. So those ones are, they might not be very effective because they're in a bad pocket of air. Okay. There is some polluted oxygen through here now, unfortunately. Since last time of me bringing stuff down here. But hopefully it's not super detrimental. Wow, okay, they did that super fast. So I'm telling them to put liquid chlorine in here, right? Yes. Okay. And so do we want we don't want auto bottle. Okay. Then I think we're good. So all of these bottles of liquid chlorine, if I tell them to sweep these, they'll empty that into there. Okay. But they do have a lot of work to do. That's only 2 people. But if I just get the food, then they'll have enough for more people. But I mean, the food isn't grown yet, so is that kind of still risky? Can I get a person already just because I've planted the food, quote unquote? I don't know. But I guess we would want Pip to go there. 7 priority. 1 critter. Okay. Sure. That looks good to me. So, how many pips have we got? We gotta get one to take a little vacation. A work vacation. You're going to Antarctica. I don't have any in my base, right? Nah, I don't have any in my base. Okay. Okay, so it's one of you two. 37. 39. Wrangle? And then they'll drop it off down to the other place? Right? It has a higher priority, so they'll drop it off at the other place? Or should I have just said relocate to? Maybe I shouldn't have put the critter drop off. It is taking up a possible place to plant. Let's see what Otto does. Are you going to wrangle that dude and then just leave him behind? They always do that. That's not the way, Otto. That's not very nice. You can't just do that. Can't just wrangle this dude and then just leave him behind. Come on now. I've got 7 priority on that drop-off thing down below. Is Ada gonna do it? I feel like Ada goes down through the lead suit section more often than Otto does. Oh, neither of them are gonna do it. Dude's gonna get out. I wonder how long it takes him to get out. Maybe it's a day? Guys, I know you've got a lot on your plates right now, but we've got a Pip over there that doesn't deserve to be just stuck like that, okay? He's already gonna have a hard enough time down here. So if you could drop him off, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'd love it so very much. Okay, maybe they like to, like, this dude takes priority. At least wrangling him takes priority. So maybe dropping him off would also take priority, more so than using the critter drop-off building. We'll see. I guess I'll come back later, guys. I guess I'll come back later. They'll either have done it or they won't, you know? It is just gonna be what it is. Okay. And temps, I have to be careful about that. It seems as if everything is getting warmer. Otto and his one little fan is not going to sustain us for forever, I don't think. So I should be careful. The Pip is still ready to go. Okay, I'll be back to check later, guys, to see that you've gotten some stuff done. I mean, she's like cleaning up this place. But the productive stuff to like, well, it's all productive. Okay, I'll leave you be. I'll stop nagging, okay? You are going to do what you're going to do, and yeah, I'll leave you be. So, we are trying to get some steel produced here. We need the next piece of the puzzle. The next piece of our lovely, beautiful monument. Ceramic, plastic, and steel. There's no way I don't have enough plastic. Ceramic, like, I know it's saying that I don't have enough plastic, but we have enough plastic. There's no way we don't. Plastic. Yeah, 43 tons. We have enough. Now, ceramic, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, tons of ceramic. Okay, good. So it's really just going to be the steel today. They need to produce a lot more, but we got to wait for the lime, you know? It's going to take some time because we're waiting on lime. You know the deal. We are temporarily using brine as a coolant. I think maybe it's a bit warmer, but it is what it is. So just keep the lime. Keep the lime. Let's just do that. Keep the lime coming. Okay, look at this. It's beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. And I'll change the I'll change the picture once I know the other pieces. But like, I don't even know, how do I know which picture I want yet? When I don't know how the rest of the body's gonna be. Like, I pick the legs first? Really? I can't do that. So hopefully it'll be okay for me to pick the rest later. Okay. So. Hey, are these actually finally emptying a little bit? Oh, because those are the ones that are tied to down here, which is working for this stuff. Maybe that's why? We might even be able to enable this for a little while. I think I should, because, you know, I don't want to upset the balance too much. So if there's space, then enable this. We don't want things to be getting low pressure, high pressure, whatever, all over again all the time if it doesn't need to be. Yeah, otherwise things look pretty good. Okay, can I get rid of these other oxygen producing things yet? Maybe this one? Let's see what happens if we deconstruct that one. I'll keep this one down here because these plants do seem to struggle a little bit. But let's get rid of that one and see what happens over time. Hopefully we're okay. So besides the steel production, which I do still have queued up, and I queued up the lime that we need for it, what else is really going on here? Like, is there anything else that I need to be monitoring or helping them with? It's really just steel production, which in turn is lime production. Right? Well, I mean, research. Okay, you know, that there is research. But we're waiting on rad bolts for that. Oh, and data, we're out of data banks. Okay. So, you know, hypothetically, we could go on another space mission. Hypothetically. Is it ready to go besides food? Yeah, I think it's ready to go. Full of plastic. Fridge is here. Full of oxygen. Water and oxygen. Good. Then I guess that's not the worst thing. We can check Soylent, see what food they have. Maybe fried mushrooms still? Okay. Put the fried mushroom in here. Okay. Just a small amount. And then out here I see that you all guys also possibly have the ability to make an omelet. Oh, or souffle pancakes. Yes. Make a souffle pancakes. Someone's gonna love that. And you also can make a few frost bun. Go for it. Okay. So they've got plenty of food. Good. Well, for a moment. They've got all this stuff to make grub fruit preserve, which is nice. Okay. Everything's looking good. Like, everything's going. Everything's working. You know? So what are you gonna do? I mean, I'll just let them be. They'll keep doing what they're doing, and we'll get there. Steel has not gone up at all yet, unfortunately. But that's okay. So as soon as there's food in here... Dude, they got it. Pay! You're going on a mission tomorrow. Okay, I have to remember to let her go on her mission in the morning. More barbecue. That's, you know, good and bad. Always good and bad. Okay, so they've got food. The salt is a little weird. Okay, no, that's just atmosphere. Oh, we're fine then. So besides food for you guys, what else is going on? You still have water in here, which is fantastic. What else is going on with you? I feel like nothing is going on with them. Are they out of oil? They're close to out of oil. But they've built up their water supply again. You can activate this. You can enable the building. I don't mind. Go for it. I think we disabled it to save water, but the tanks are all filled back up. So we should be good there. Yeah, I guess we should be good with all that. Okay. I mean, what can you guys do? Like, what do you want to do to further the success of your own colony? What can I have you guys do to help yourselves out? I don't know what they're supposed to do right now. Because I don't know, I'm just gonna move on for now. Like, I have other projects, like, I can't think about it right now, I guess. Back over here at Lephilios. Oh, yes, they got the pip down here. Perfect. Okay. So we can cancel this. Okay, it's not looking good for the sleet wheat grain. We need to relocate this sleet wheat grain ASAP. Do. Can I do like the highest priority? What would it be? Okay, maybe this? Like 8 priority. And then this we can just move back to a 5. Can you like relocate this like pronto? Because the other 2 pieces, they're rotten. They're not going to work for us. This is like about to be rotten. And that might be all that we have left. But there's 18 in that pile. So we can at least get something planted. Possibly. Okay, it depends on what the pip is interested in doing. Is the pip interested in helping us out? Or not? That is the question. Okay, dude's looking for food. Can you help us out with the sleet wheat grain? Please. Yes, that's looking good. Yes! Yes! You planted it, right? Perfect. +1 sleet wheat grain. I mean, hey, that's something. Okay, you want to do that 17 more times? That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so we'll let him do his thing. I don't know how many he can plant before they rot. I believe I read somewhere else. Oh, that's not the sleet wheat grain. It says when it turns to rot. 0%. Oh, well, perfect. Then we've got a little bit of time. Okay. Great. So, is there anything in here yet? No. Huh. Okay. I guess they just haven't prioritized any of those things yet. But in my experience at this colony, when I give them tasks, they eventually get them all done. You know? Like, I don't have to force priority on them. They will get them done. Oh, new printable. I feel like maybe Yakani should take this. They are still running a little low on food. I'm gonna give you guys the lime because I think you take that lime and you send it back to my other colony and then it helps us make steel. Okay, but back at Lephilios, yeah, like, you know, they have a lot to do, and a lot of the times it seems like, well, maybe they're not gonna get that done yet, but they do get it done over time eventually. So she'll get these sweep tasks done. It's just gonna take time. And my Pip, does he have like a cooldown as to how often he plants things? Or is this like the only plantable spot? If coal is what you need, there is more coal over here. So we should be able to plant at least a few more plants. So yeah, we'll leave him be. I kind of do want to deconstruct this because that might be a plantable spot right there, the igneous rock. Okay. And there is more, like, we can send more stuff back. I guess why not send one more shipment there? But I don't think that's necessary right now. Okay. So you guys are doing exactly what you need to do. I haven't set up the filtration yet for the water, but you're going to be okay without me setting that up yet. I'd rather you get the stuff swept first before they do that. This is on a priority, so not even that bad. Okay. Good. Soylent, how's it looking? Okay, a little bit more steel has been made. A little more steel. Okay. Still just waiting on lime. That is the holdup. And they are still chipping away here. Okay. 5, 10, 15. So you should be able to make just about that much. Maybe a little short, but maybe by that time another egg will have cracked. I mean, they can't do much here. We'll do what we can. Everything going good here. More frost buns can be made, but we want to make them slowly. We don't want to make them, we don't want to stack too much food on top of itself. Okay. I don't know if a whole extra day has passed. Did I miss the day that I said Pay was going to go? Or is this the day that I said Pay was going to go? I'm not sure. But either way, it's the start of a new day. So, let's get her going. So Pay, pilot schedule. A few more frost buns. Not too many that they're going to start to rot. A few more frost buns, and let's get her here. Crew, Pay. Oh, okay. Change it to crew. And change this to right here. Okay. Pay, it's time for another mission. Empty storage on that. Check down here. 0 rad bolts. Okay. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? Okay, 4. There we go. Pay is good to go. And Pay, please. Let me double check that there's still food in there. Okay. I know. Okay, she's going when she has food poisoning again? Okay. Pay, please, lift off. Let's just get her to do this as soon as possible because then, yeah, she has use of the bathroom and whatnot. Okay, and then data banks are going to go, I think we usually do, 60? I can't remember if it's 60 or if we've gone all the way up to 70 at this point. It's a lot, though. So just do your best. I think I might have made an uneven amount because she already started making them when I was putting the thing up. That was a bad idea. Okay, deconstruct the fridge though, so it stops using up all the power. Okay, we'll check back on you soon, Pay. Because we gotta have you unequip your suit partway through. She's got 2 databanks there, and okay, I think we might have 1 extra. So she has 3 on the ground, 57. Okay, perfect. This is your bed, Pay. You sleep here. Okay, I'll be back later. So that's good there. This is good here. I feel like I saw something pop up that made me think of something or something. What was going on? Didn't something just occur? I don't know. Maybe nothing happened. I think I'm a little bit delusional. I think nothing happened. Oh, I know what it was. It said that she was unrested because of a cold bedroom. Guys, it's not cold in here. This is too cold for you? Really? How many other people say that they have not had a good night's sleep? No. Click on the person. I mean, most of these people seem fine. Injuries and hungry, which is weird. Hungry and yucky lungs, which is... the yucky lungs is typical. We got a lot of hungry people, but I'm not really sure why anyone would be hungry. There's so much food. Like, you guys can eat as much as you want. Okay. I think some of them are going to eat. I don't know what's up with Pay, why she said she was cold. I feel like that doesn't exactly check out with everybody else and with the placement, but maybe her bed is the coldest out of all of them. No, that one's colder. Definitely some colder beds. Not really sure. Okay, is it time, Pay? She's like halfway. We can have her go a little longer with the suit. Okay, so down here. Still just the one. That's tough. That's tough. It might be too stale. I'm not sure. He might just not feel like any of those other places are very good places. I don't know. I mean, I'm here for the one extra. Every extra counts, but it's a shame if this is all just gonna go stale and it was right there for you to plant. But okay. Okay. Oh, I think some of the bottles were picked up. Nice. Okay. That's great news. That's actually wonderful. Did the pip... Oh, I was like, I thought the pip got out for a second because I didn't see it anywhere over here. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, we leave them be. We let them get done what I've queued up for them to get done. And Yakani is going to be fine. Maybe we should have Pei unequip the suit before... Oh, she's already sleeping. Unscheduled nap? Oh. Unequipped suit. Are you really that tired, Pei? I mean, she was sick, but she's better now. She seems much better now. She has food here. She can eat it. Like, she has breaks and stuff like that. It's just not exactly time for it yet. She's having a rough go of it today, okay? It's gonna happen sometimes. I guess it's just gonna happen sometimes. But that's okay. Okay. Just remember that Pei is up there. Your work is not done. Pei is up there. These are all will analyze? Okay. Okay. Oh, how's this looking? Okay, perfect. Disable building. Don't even worry about it anymore. You got all the hydrogen gas out of there. Okay. It seems to maybe have dropped a little bit without that other thing producing oxygen, but I mean, it's still very breathable, and the hydrogen hasn't infiltrated and oppressed all of it. So for now, it does still look good, but I don't know. The algae terrarium might have been better off just being disabled for a while, and then I'm going to need to re-enable it later. It's kind of tough to say. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Eggshell. Fossil. Okay, I mean, they're just going to be doing what they can with that. And then they're going to be doing what they can down here. It's going to be a long road. Long road ahead to the right amount of steel. Unless we just have them deliver us a little more lime. They've delivered us sulfur? A lot of sulfur. We don't need that though, right? Once upon a time they were delivering us sulfur, but like they don't need to keep doing that, I don't think. I don't think that they are, but okay, we've got databanks, diamond, eggshell, fossil. Should we have them send the lime itself that we have here? How much lime do I have here? I don't think I have a significant amount. I think I have as much as I have at the other place. Yeah, lime is kind of short everywhere. Okay. Yeah. I guess we won't really do much with that. So the food is growing slowly but surely. Everyone's kind of chilling right now. They have no extra things to cook up. I mean, they're going to be using these things when they can. We just need to wait this thing out, I guess, and then production on other things might speed up again. This is in another 2 days. Okay. Cool. That can change some things, because then there'll be a significant amount of carbon coming through here into this room, and these things will be running more often, and it'll be producing polluted water more, and then these will grow more. But it'll only produce polluted water more until this water's used up. But still, hey, it's something. Okay. Sure. Is there anything else that I can have you guys do for me? I think they're just doing day-to-day stuff. Day-to-day, yeah, I guess. Just keep everything steady, guys, okay? Keep everything locked in. Do you want to install some more drywall, actually? We could do something like that, okay? Like, this zone doesn't have... I was trying out some digital patterns here. I like this better than this. How many of the digital options do I have? I have red, orange, blue, and pink. Okay. Sure. I don't really think I want to use the red. But we can use the other colors. Well, maybe we have to use the red. If I want to make everything truly even. So what I'm doing here is we're going to make these little flower patterns. So you have to put the small dot on the interior. Okay, and then it looks like a little flower. And we're going to do squares of 4 different colors, like kind of like a quilt. So there's like a orange flower, a pink flower, a red flower, and a blue flower. Sure, I don't know why I did that way. And so then, if we're staggering, would we put red flower here? We can't put pink, we can't put blue, we wouldn't put orange, right? So yeah, red flower would go here. Yeah. Okay. Is Pei okay? Do I need to check on her? So orange would go down here, I guess? No, isn't orange supposed to go here? Like, would we just rotate? Would we flip? Would we... I don't know how to do it in the most, like, pattern-like way without thinking harder about it. I think I'm doing it right. It can't be either of the 2 adjacent ones, and you don't want it to be the one that's on the same row. I just wish I knew which color I should be picking ahead of time so that I could do them all at once. I have to check here. How's it going? Okay, she's running low on oxygen. She has 8 more databanks. She does have oxygen in her suit still. She's healthy. Okay, good. I will be right back, Pei. Let me install like 1 or 2 more of these drywall things. And I'll be right back. Red goes down here. Beautiful. Orange goes up here. Beautiful. Okay, and then pink goes right here. Oh, but this is weird because I did it wrong. Didn't I? Because you want to offset the cubes. Yes, I wanted to offset the cubes. I'm redoing it because I don't want it to be half flowers on the bottom for every spot. So like this is 1 quilt square. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 tall, 1 quilt square. And 4 across. But this is only 3 tall, so like we're going to do 1 here, but then we're going to do the other ones offset. Okay. It's a very complicated pattern, okay? Just deal with it. So I want to deconstruct background buildings. These ones. And then I want to cancel these ones. Okay. And then I want to just go back to Pei because I'm screwing up too bad over there. Okay. So she's got nothing. She's got nothing. Put the suit on, Pei. This is yours. You can wear this whenever you want. Well, when I tell you, you can, I guess. But just wear it. Okay, her last databank. Last databank. Okay, land that ship. Land it. Go back home, Pei. Go back home. And rest. Pei. Rest. Okay, and that is not your bed anymore. We gotta cut ties. as always, no, cut the ties, cut the ties. Don't let this oxygen go through yet. It's just gonna get sucked out again. Oh, dang. They really did that to me? Okay. Whoa, what the heck is happening? So ventilation, you want to reconnect the pieces here, and then you want to have them put a mini gas pump into place there. Okay. Gas pump in place. Sir, yes, sir. Pay is on the correct schedule. Sir, yes, sir. If I check here, up here, everything should be good. Like, it's refueling, and this is set to all. Okay. Should I, like, unselectorize the pilot, though? Does that help, or is that inconsequential? Sir, yes, sir. Okay. We need more rad bolts. Sir, yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They're doing the data analysis research there. Sir, yes, sir. Getting rid of the carbon dioxide in here. Quickly. Yes. Okay. Dang it, these ones didn't cancel in time? Ugh. Deconstruct background buildings. There. Okay, so what you want to have happen is when you're making this red one, like, in relation to this square, the red one would be here. But it's actually going to be here and getting cut off, out of frame. And that makes a lot more sense. And then the bottom one would be an orange one. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then the next one over here would be a blue one. So the blue and the red are always getting cut off out of frame, but honestly, I'm kind of fine with that. The pink and the orange are more ideal. Like, I like those colors better. So that's fine. I know, it's always weird when I make a pattern that's too big for the space. But it is what it is, okay? So then, using this pattern, can I not just, like, know how the whole thing is going to turn out now? So, like, because now we could just do the same thing. Like, it's going to be orange again right here, right? This one would be, like, you'd have to shift it back down. And so it would be orange. Okay. I think now the pattern is much more repeatable. But with drywall, it's very funky and weird, but hey, whatever. So it kind of looks like orange flower, pink flower, whatever. I don't know. I tried something, okay? It's a morale boost for them because the decor is going to be lovely, right? Should be maxed out, I would assume. Or at least close to it, like with the paintings. It's got to be pretty good. Okay, I mean, there's still room for improvement, but that, hey, that means it was all that more important to put drywall there. Okay, so you guys are good though, right? Besides that, wow, it really doesn't like installing that drywall. Like, it's lagging a lot to do that. I have to see what my new blueprint is. Then we have to do some final checks. Oh, we also have a blueprint available. The food looks like it's growing well, which is good. Gosh, please hang in there, game. Hang in there. Print this up. Print it up nicely, I'm sure. Bright hanging pot. I feel like if I don't have that exact one, I have something very close to it. Like, maybe that one's more green tinted and the one I have is more blue tinted. Or it's just the same one. Okay, so do you guys want this? You are still kind of probably struggling the most food-wise. They haven't given us anything helpful yet, but okay. Some more plastic, which is also not helpful necessarily, but okay. Thank you. I mean, maybe there's a few more, like, ladders and floors that I could switch out. We can do that at some point, but I'm not going to do it now. For now, I'm just going to be checking to make sure everything is okay. To make sure that your oxygen levels are still okay. They are. Good. Okay. Well then I guess you guys, you had your big project of the day, and that's gonna be it. So over here at Lophilios, we're working on getting some more. This Pip just doesn't just doesn't want to plant anymore. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe this stuff is just too stale, but the other one was stale, and you would think all stale would be the same. It's either too stale or it doesn't like any of these other spots, but it's weird that it wouldn't want to plant in these coal spots because they're plenty far enough away from this coal spot, and coal is plantable. So I don't really know why it didn't plant anything else. I think usually if they're gonna plant, it'll happen pretty quickly. It wouldn't be that drawn out. Oh, maybe it's because he's too cold. Did he really not plant quick enough before he, got upset? I mean, we can relocate him back up here and switch him out for the other Pip and see if that one wants to plant anything, but the sleep wheat's at 2%, so we're probably not gonna get that in time. The best we could do is if I have any other sleet wheat grain. I mean, that's all that I have, I think, probably. If we had any else, it was up there, we could bring it down here, but I think we're going to have to wait for the next harvest before we can try planting anymore. Man, so maybe that means I can't get another person here just yet. Okay, we might need another storage bin. Can I just drop another one in one of these other random locations? Does it really matter? We just want to clean everything up off the ground. And we want to have, limited things in these bins. Gold, amalgam, dirt, igneous rock. What is the majority of what's sitting here? Still those same things? Okay. Well, it might help us even more if they're all just in one box. So maybe let's take the what does this have the most of? It's got 10 tons. Gold amalgam has got 7 tons. So this has the most igneous rock in it. So I know it's going to be more work for them. But let's say no gold amalgam, no dirt, no abyssalite. This is just for igneous rock. Okay, because we're going to fill all of these anyway. And so then no igneous rock in this one. This one can have the, dirt, I guess? The dirt can all move over to that bin, specifically. Can I play the game? Please don't crash. I'm just doing my final checks for the day. Okay. So this one will be for dirt. I think that's probably the only thing I've selected at this point. I don't see any other checks anywhere. Okay. And then one of these 2 new bins can be for gold amalgam and or for the overflow of whatever those bins can't handle. Okay. Even just having one of these bins have all 3 ingredients in it, but the other ones are materials, but then the other ones each have their own, I think will help. And cool, look how many bottles they got picked up. That's great. Okay, good, they got the Pip out of there. Okay, no sense in having him suffer down there when he can't, we can't do anything anyway. Okay, so igneous rock in that one, dirt in that one, and then these ones will get other stuff when we have the chance. Okay. Hey, the more stuff that they pick up and consolidate, the better the game will run. So that's what we're doing there, and it's all going to work out. So I still didn't set up the filtration system, but like I said, we got to get rid of that stuff first. Probably more so than anything else. So otherwise, you guys are still fine. You have food. I don't think you'll be able to cook with that. You can make a little bit more of that. I mean, I can ask them to cook these, but I don't know if they actually will. Okay, so otherwise you guys are set. You're good to go. Gas pressure is not super weird anywhere or anything, right? Okay. They're good to go. So I'd say final checks at Lophilios are probably good for today. Here, we need to fix, okay. We need to deconstruct that. They took absolutely everything out of here, but I mean, it was mostly all carbon dioxide anyway, so that's fine. And then reconnect the pipes. As soon as I get the chance, I suppose we should disconnect first. Okay. If I reconnect this piece now, okay, well, they're neither going to matter because they're deconstructing it anyway. Yeah. Okay. It's all good. Perfect. Okay. Oxygen is good to go. You put the fridge back in place. Good to go. And yeah. What was that red dot? Okay. I think everything's good there. Then you check up here. Ooh, okay. So we're just waiting on dirt. Yeah, we don't have a lot of dirt anymore, unfortunately. We've got a few pieces here and there. A few random pieces of dirt here and there. But basically we just wait for the dirt to be produced with the rot piles, and it's slow going. But other than that, they've got the next branch of research done. So that's good. Steel is coming along. It is. Okay, but they still have more queued up. And they still have lime queued up as well? Or is that just for sand? Okay. 1, 2. I just don't want to use the rest of the fossil for some reason. Raw mineral to sand. How much sand have you guys managed to build up? Can I tell you to stop working on sand yet? Or should you keep doing that? Do we have like a supply, or have we been using it constantly? Sand. We've been using it constantly. Well, using it or getting rid of it. I'm sure they've sent some over to the other colony by now that I can probably stop that and just keep whatever you have. Like, I don't know how much they've been splitting it up, but they should have been sending some of it to the other colony. They should have been using some of it for the cleaning machines, filtration, and then they should have been using some of it to make glass. But so now let's just not send any more over. So all the sand production can go to the glass. Okay. How's this? 17 days until we've got that going again. Okay. Food? Good. Check. Fine. Make a few more frost buns while you have the ingredients. The food is growing though. The water is good. It's already lowered a lot though. So we use a lot more water. Like, we consume a lot of water. I need to have water coming into my base pretty constantly. That's how much we use it. Okay, just keep that in mind. Oxygen levels, I'd say they are dropping a little bit without having that thing here. These two machines aren't really keeping up. I might want to think about some other oxygen production being added. I don't want to use the algae terrariums for so long because they're kind of inefficient, and we're going to run out of resources for them eventually. So it doesn't seem ideal. Temp wise, okay, things are much warmer at your base, right? They shouldn't be uncomfortable while they're sleeping. If they are, it ain't my fault. I didn't do that. Surely I didn't do that. I feel like I want to queue up some more. That can cool a little bit more. I want to queue up some more steel already just to make sure we stay on top of it. 2 more, and iron ore, a few more pieces here. Okay. Good. It's gonna be a little more time. Okay, it's gonna be a little more time. I'm gonna have to go on a search, on a quest to get my lime supply up somehow. Maybe we have a ton of eggshells at Lophilios that they don't need. Do you guys have a lot of eggshells? Egg. It's all right. What about fossil? Nah, not really. Do you guys just have straight up lime for some reason? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, nothing there really of note though. Okay, well, they still didn't make these, so I'm not gonna reconfigure the boxes yet. I know we had already done final checks, but I had to check about their other supplies. Okay, so otherwise that's done. Yakani, did I do the final checks here? I think you guys are good to go. There was one last thing I was thinking to check, wasn't there? Oh yeah, I wanted to see. Do you have sand? They have a little bit, but honestly, maybe they could have had more come through before I halted that. I think everybody's going to be fine. And, you know, we were chipping away at the steel production, and I got more data banks. So, overall, good day, right? And we tried to plant more sleet wheat. It was just unfortunately a little too late. I could send some over for them to plant. I might do that because it is a prime time for them to get more planted while it's at about 50% along the way of the other ones being grown. It really would be a prime time. Like the last harvested ones just rotted. So if a new harvest was coming in, that would have been great, you know? Honestly, if I had been able to plant a few just a little sooner, I think that would have been great. But okay. That's gonna be it for now. Yeah, I guess we're good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And how close are they on the other one? 33 out of 50. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.